Hi, I had the privilege of visiting all 200 pavilions at Expo 2020 Dubai from 1st October 2021 to 31st March 2022. This global event brought together innovation, culture, and collaboration on an unprecedented scale, featuring 193 country pavilions. Each showcased unique ideas, technology, and cultural experiences. In this video, I'll take you inside the pavilion. So if you missed it, this is your chance to experience the culture, innovation, and creativity of the world in one place.
Hey guys, what is up? Today, we are wandering over to the Mobility District to check out a pavilion that is packed with soul, history, and a ton of good vibes. We are standing right in front of the Ireland Pavilion. Before we even walk through the doors, just check out this architecture. It's super unique. The architects designed the entrance to look like a traditional Western European cloister. This beautiful, open square courtyard that feels peaceful the second you step near it. The facade is wrapped in these interlocking geometric shapes that represent the Giant's Causeway, which is one of Ireland's most famous natural wonders. The theme here is Island of Inspiration, and it's all about how Ireland's deep history of storytelling, poetry, and art is fueling its modern tech and creative industries. But wait, before we step inside, I need a massive favor from all my Irish crew watching. Drop a comment right now. Tell us where you're watching from: Dublin, Cork, Galway, Belfast, or maybe you're part of the massive Irish diaspora around the world. And let everyone know what's the one thing that represents the true Irish spirit for you. Don't leave me hanging. Let's get those comments rolling. Now, we are heading into the main event, the immersive 360-degree theater exhibition. The room puts you right at the center of a gorgeous cinematic experience called The Story of Ireland. The film wraps entirely around you. It starts thousands of years ago with the ancient monument of Newgrange.
Do you know where this place is? If you keep traveling west, you'll find it on the very edge of Europe. It is the island of inspiration. But who came here first? There are traces of the Berber and Tuareg peoples of North Africa. We could still hear an Arab cadence in our song. Others came too, from along the Danube. 5,000 years ago, the people of this island built something quite astonishing. A sacred burial place and temple, older even than the Great Pyramids of Giza. It is called Newgrange. It captures the light of the sun with mathematical precision every winter solstice. This wonder permeated the soul of the island, infusing our myths and legends, magical places like Skellig Michael to the south, touching all who pass across its shores for the next 5,000 years. In the 5th and 6th centuries, white explorers such as St. Brendan and St. Columbanus ventured across the seas, bringing the wisdom and ideas of this island to other shores. Columbanus brought the very idea of a human, united and enlightened to the kings and queens of divided peoples living through tumultuous times. On the island of inspiration, it was a golden age. This masterpiece, the Book of Kells, was created over decades by devoted monks, a treasure passed down through generations. But the golden age gave way to fire and destruction. At a arrival of multiple ships from the north, the people fled the pillage. They hid in round towers and protected the treasures of the golden age. As the centuries passed, the people remembered that time and nurtured its legacy. Like migrating birds, the people carried the seeds of inspiration back and forth. With the ebb and flow of leaving and arriving, the seeds of inspiration took root and blossomed in art, song, and enlightened thought. The island now entered a virtuous circle of creative, transformative inspiration. The people held a light for all who had left, to remind them of whence they came and to guide creative imagination. Can you believe it? Remember Newgrange, where we first captured the sun for an instant? Yes. Well, thousands of years later, some Irish artists worked with glass, colour, and the light of the sun. The people of the island are inspired to dream, and they make those dreams a reality. The great Irish poet William Butler Yeats said, "In dreams begin responsibilities." Because dreams are powerful things. They fire our imagination, broaden our senses, and lift our gaze to the stars. Serendipity, capturing a moment that creates the spark of an idea where things align and patterns form. From the spiral art on the rocks outside Newgrange to the spiraling galaxies first seen on the island. All are linked to those wondrous feats of imagination of our ancestors, the first settlers of the island, who were inspired to see the world differently, to look beyond their boundaries and express themselves through form and line, rock and soil, movement and light, fire and water. That is the gift they gave to us. The gift of creative inspiration. Creativity, the very thing that makes us fully human. And now I'm passing this gift to you. Set your imagination aflame with the fire and passion of your soul. Take this gift of creativity to the world and light the way for a new golden age. For all the peoples of the earth.
Good Expo, enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Once you step out of the theater, you find yourself in the interactive innovation space. This is where you get the hard data on why Ireland is called the Silicon Valley of Europe. They have digital displays highlighting Ireland's massive leadership in medtech, pharmaceuticals, and green agriculture. You can learn about how Irish scientists are developing new ways to track environmental changes using satellites, and how their food industries are working toward total carbon neutral farming. But let's be honest, you can't talk about Ireland without talking about the people and the hospitality. The phrase "seed mile" failed, which means 100,000 welcomes in Irish is written everywhere, and you truly feel it. The staff are incredibly chatty, friendly, and always ready to share a joke. As you move toward the terrace and shop area, you can check out traditional Irish crafts, high-quality wool clothing, and even sample some authentic Irish treats and tea while listening to live acoustic music sessions that happen throughout the day.
The middle section is mostly pieces of art, and the side pieces are a lot of innovation from Ireland. But each and every single piece has won an award, so they've all been brought here for a certain reason. Yes, this is made by Michael Morris, an Irish artist. He is living in Abu Dhabi with influence. And then we are landscape painter. So it's made of clay that's and it's also a sand finish on it, so that's kind of Middle Eastern influence. Most of the pieces have a bit like.
So, that is a wrap on the Ireland Pavilion. What I love most about this place is that it doesn't brag or feel corporate. It feels like you've just stepped into someone's home, and they are sharing their favorite family stories with you. It leaves you with a really cool thought, that no matter how advanced technology gets, the most powerful thing in the world will always be a good story well told. Ireland did a phenomenal job bringing that warm, poetic energy right into the heart of the Dubai desert. If you're walking through the Mobility District, this is an absolute must visit. And one last time to all my Irish viewers, make sure to leave a comment below. Let me know if I did your beautiful island justice. Thanks for hanging out with me on this digital trip across the sea. Smash that like button, subscribe for more Pavilion tour, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Slan go foil bye for now.